Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Lisa B. In today's video, I'm going to explain the spiritual and magical qualities of the spider. As a bonus, at the end, I'll include some of the crystals and essential oils I recommend when working with the spider as an animal totem. The source I'll be using for today's presentation is by Ted Andrews and his book, Animal Speak: The Spiritual and Magical Powers of Creatures Great and Small. A great quote from Andrews is, "Weave your creative threads in the dark, and then when the sun hits them, they will glisten with intricate beauty." The spider, creativity, and the weaving of fate. The spider has 8 legs, but it also has 8 eyes. It represents the 8 in the tarot deck, which is the strength card, and it's also a card of Leo. 8 is also connected to manifesting, and 8 is the universal number or symbol of universal infinity. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, thank you. I appreciate your support. As a single mom, a cycle breaker, MBA, and a trauma-informed advocate, your support encourages me to keep at this. And you can find me online at lisabrady.org or comment here and I'll be in touch. Now, on to more about the spider. I still get spooked by spiders, I'm not going to lie. The spider, according to Andrews, has shown up in myth and lore throughout the world. It is also associated with assertiveness of the creative force, of keeping the feminine energies of creation alive and strong. Spider is the guardian of the ancient languages and alphabets. The spider is the master weaver. To the Native Americans, grandmother spider kept and taught the mysteries of the past and how they were affecting the future. In India, it was associated with Maya, the weaver of illusion. It's had connections to the fates in Greek mythology. Spider reminds us to awaken our own sensibilities, to be more creative in life. Usually its symbolism has been very similar wherever it's been used. And the spider teaches to maintain a balance between past and future, physical and spiritual, male and female. Spider teaches you that everything you do now is weaving what you will encounter in the future. In the tarot deck, it is a card of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a card that has to do with rhythms, the rise and fall, the flow and the flux. It is linked to the energies of honor and fame and the sensitivities necessary to place ourselves within the rhythm of nature. Meditation upon the Wheel of Fortune card could be beneficial for anyone with the spider as a totem. Now, the spider awakens creative sensibilities. It weaves a web of intricate and subtle fabric as to remind us that the past always subtly influences the present and the future. The spider found within the web reminds us that we are the center of our own world. The ancient mystery schools had one precept inscribed above their portals: "Know thyself and thou shalt know the universe." Spider reminds us that the world is woven around us. We are the keepers and writers of our own destiny, weaving it like a web by our thoughts, feelings, and actions. The spider is associated to magic and the energy of creation. Now, the spiral of the web converging at a central point is something to be meditated upon by people with this totem. The spider is the guardian of the ancient languages and alphabets. Every society has had its myths about how the different languages and alphabets were formed. Some people believe that the alphabet was formed by geometric patterns and angles found within the spider's web. To many, this was the first and true alphabet. This is why the spider is considered the teacher of language and the magic of writing. Those who weave magic with the written word probably have a spider totem. Now, because it's constantly building and weaving new webs, it has been a lunar symbol for quite some time, with ties to the waxing and waning of the moon. The spider teaches that through polarity and balance, creativity is stimulated. And I'm skipping a lot here, but I want to make sure I get to the key points. And if you do want more information on the spider, let me know, and I'll be able to go into more detail, including how the spider came into my life and influences my life. So spiders are actually very, very delicate. If you were holding a tarantula and dropped it, it would break. Now, granted, tarantulas don't weave a web, they burrow, but still, spiders are very delicate. They're a combination of gentleness and strength, and they have learned to combine both for successful survival. This is an important lesson for those with this totem: gentleness and strength. As delicate as they are, spiders are also very agile. They can maintain balance and walk on the tiny silken threads with ease. So this is part of what the medicine of the spider can teach, for spiders are the experts at walking threads. Myth and lore often speak to individuals who have learned to walk the threads between life and death, waking and sleeping, between the physical and the spiritual. So most people have little or no contact with bigger spiders. Most of these big spiders serve vital functions. They kill more harmful insects, as one example. Most of their movement occurs in the dark, and they move into inaccessible areas. This reflects much about how to express the creative energies, your creative energies. Don't be afraid to employ it seemingly inaccessible corners. So if the spider has come into your life, ask yourself some important questions. Are you not weaving your dreams and imaginations into reality? Are you not using your creative opportunities? Are you feeling closed in or stuck as if in a web? Do you need to pay attention to your balance and where you are walking in life? Are others out of balance around you? Do you need to write? Are you inspired to write or draw and not following through? Remember that the spider is the keeper of knowledge of the primordial alphabet. Spider can teach us how to use the written language with power and creativity so that your words weave a web around those who would read them. Now, that pretty much sums it up. There's more details, as I said, that we could get into. I have a whole other presentation with even additional notes on the spider from different sources from my own experience, but I figured this would be a good start because I've been wanting to get this video out for a while. Procrastination is real. And here, so the extras that I had mentioned with the crystals and the essential oils, while working with the spider, I've found that it's such a powerful animal totem that unakite is a good crystal to use, labradorite, moldavite, red jasper, and selenite. And for anybody who knows crystals, you're going to immediately say, wow, those are strong crystals, but that's what I recommend. And if you're not exactly sure how these crystals could affect you and you want more information on crystals, let me know. But some of those stones are known to be more energized. For example, some people say moldavite is too strong for them. I love my moldavite pendant, but that's me. And if you would like to know the essential oils to try while working with the spider, rosemary, that's a beautiful oil, cedarwood, lavender, tea tree oil, cinnamon bark, spearmint, ylang-ylang, and there's actually more that I've been using while also working with the spider. So I hope that you found something here very useful. I look forward to bringing you more information on the animals, on astrology, and so much more. Take care.